Hello everybody and welcome to Useful Plays Oxygen Not Included. This is, first of all, an interesting game. Second of all, it's made by, it doesn't say anywhere here, it's made by Klei Studios, K-L-E-I. They made Don't Starve, which, as you may be aware, we sucked at. We were not good. And that's okay, we don't have to be good at every game. Don't Starve was their first game, this was their second game. This is more of a colony builder simulator thing in the vein of RimWorld, but on a smaller scale. And it's more digging, it's all digging. You show up inside an asteroid, not inside the game inside that we just finished, inside an asteroid of some description. And you gotta live with your little people. Your little people have to survive. Doing sweet dope ass stuff like that, and get as far as you can. I guess there might be an end. I don't know. I'm not good at this game. We're gonna be obviously playing survival because all we do is survive. And this has changed since I last looked at this. Like I saw this when it came out a little while ago. It's an older game. I don't really know what class is as old these days. Basically, it's not this year, and it wasn't last year. It was maybe the year before. I don't know. But it used to just show up on an asteroid. Now you can pick what kind of asteroid you can be on. And I should mention, I have played this once on stream and we sucked. And that's all I know. We didn't get very far. So, promising location with balanced resources. Survival chance ideal. That sounds like us. I want ideal survival chances. Vast quantities of unpotable water. Survival chances probable. Okay. Likely survival chances. Lush location with rich in wildlife and life-sustaining resources. Sweet. Frigid location. Inhospitably low temperatures. Likely chance or moderate chance. Natural abundance of trees, sure. That place looks like hell. Moderate survival chance, really? Molten lava pockets? Barren location, overabundance of mineral resources, interesting. Marginal survival chance? Oppressively hot temperatures, slim survival chance. A desolate location with a cache of life-sustaining water trapped beneath the surface, slim chance. We're gonna go with the standard terror. Because I want ideal survival chances. At least on our first run through that isn't the one we did on stream where we just kind of died. Because we suck. Let's go. So if you don't know, you get people. Kind of like RimWorld, you start with 3 people. 3 duplicants. And they have skills, they're good at some things, bad at other things. You know how it be. Like a real person. But throughout the game, in RimWorld, you like capture people and turn them to your side, or you get quests that grant you people. Throughout the game, extra duplicants are simply printed every 4 days or something like that. You get the opportunity to get another one. You don't have to take them because your colony could be in such a dire strait that you add one more mouth to feed and everybody dies, or you add one more mouth to breathe oxygen and everybody dies, or one more mouth to drink some water and everybody dies. You get the idea. So you don't have to take them. But it's nice that the option's there. So who have we got? Nails. Kind of sciencey, machinery, medicine-y. 7 strength. We want a 7 strength lad or lass. Mary, lass. They have these traits. So, Mold Hands, she's good at digging. Uncultured. Doesn't get too bothered by having crappy decor. But she can't decorate stuff. That's fine. They also have a negative trait. Pardon me, oh my goodness. They have a positive trait, sometimes a couple, negative trait. Narcoleptic, falls asleep periodically. It happens. They're both narcoleptic. Probably shouldn't have 2 of them. Yeah, Squeamish cannot do doctoring errands. Otto is not really a fan getting his hands inside someone's chest cavity and fixing some things. That's okay, I don't blame him. We're going to reroll Otto. Good construction, good creativity. We can't have everybody fall asleep periodically, surely. You, reroll. Extremely good construction. We're going to reroll you. Bap. Extremely good science. Why wouldn't we? And Max is pretty buff. He can carry more. Tidy quicker. Oh no, what? Yeah, and tidy quicker. Cool. So we're going to go with these people because we got an extremely constructy lad or lass, extremely strong lass, extremely smart lad. All together, they're forming the backbone of our colony. We're going to be the... we're going to be an asteroid, aren't we? Hurtling through space. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to control. We're going to be in the... Friendship. The friendship. Oh god, I'm so bad. What did I type? Projectile. Did I spell that right? I'm gonna give you a quick tabaroonie while I figure out if I spelt that right. Cool. To get the freaking... Did I put two J's? What did I type? Projectile. Okay. Projectile. I also didn't realise I did that. Friendship projectile. Is that correct? Who knows? Who cares? We're on our way, hurtling through space. Ta-da, here we are. Alert. I've awoken, or I hope I haven't awoken. They've awoken at the target location, but colonisation efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it's impressive that I established a colony here. It's imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting escape efforts. Sure thing. Let's begin. I'm just hydrating. So, here we are. Space pauses, unpauses. What do you, audience, need to be aware of? Here's the day, kind of like Don't Starve, but no demons come out at night, so we're chilling. Our people, they're stressed because they get stressed, and as they get stressed, they can like vomit, you know, stress, panic, stress, pee, things like that. Sickness, they can get sick. Food. This is how fast we're going. You can go extremely fast, medium fast, and you tab through them. And space pauses. This is going to let us know what's happening. These are all things that I should look at, but won't for a little while, because they tell me how bad our colony's doing, and I don't want to hear about it. And this is the build stuff. This is what we build. We build things and stuff, and we live. We can dig and can deconstruct. And that's pretty much all you need to know. So, first things first. I don't know how the song goes. It's a good song though. First things first, we gon' dig. Because what we want is a water. We need liquid water. There's some here, some up here, but that is a weird stream. They try to emulate water physics and gas physics as best they can in this game. So if you have a really high pressure gas thing, it can damage the walls around it and sometimes explode into other buildings, things like that. So there's some things you need to keep your eyeballs on. There's also stuff like this. See this green gas? This sickly, disgusting gas? Chlorine. Yeah, that kind of stuff you don't want to breathe? Yeah, chlorine. So we should just be aware of that. First thing first, we're going to dig this. I'm going to send them on their way. All of our lads are digging. Because we want the water. Fertilizer. That's interesting. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to dig. And we'll probably dig that as well. And then we can build stuff. We're going to build a ladder. No, we're not going to build a ladder. We're going to build a pitcher pump. What does a pitcher pump do? It sucks water, which we need for drinking. So we'll put one there, probably. Yeah. Oh, and this will keep telling us interesting tutorial things. I'm not going to read it because who reads tutorials? Not me. So we can build floors to stand on, and they give a bit of a decor bonus because these floors look nicer than all this crap. Understandable. There's a bug. But here's what's going to happen. We're going to hit a point where I don't know what I'm doing. And it's extremely early on. That point. Extremely early on. We're going to get to a point where I go, this is as far as I've ever made it. What happens now? And I won't know what happens now. These bugs are dying. Take that, you stupid bugs. Alright, we'll build a ladder. And we'll... What's the deconstruct one? X. We'll deconstruct that. And we'll build one of them. Yeah. They're getting a bit wet. They don't like being wet. They also will slowly drown if they're underwater. It's fine. Max is cold. It's cool. Look at that. We're so smart. What do we do after that? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to build a storage bin. Couple of storage bins, because that's where all of our gubs are going to go. I'm going to slow it down while I think about what happens next. We probably want to go left. Right. We want to go to like here. This is all carbon dioxide though, and I don't think we want to breathe it. Oh yeah, and you have to tell these storage things to please collect stuff. And then when they have no tasks, they should go around and collect stuff. And life should be good-ish. So what do we got? Stations? Science. Yeah, there's a little bit of research. Again, kind of like RimWorld. So we're going to want a nice researchy area. Where are we going to put that? I don't know. Stop asking me questions that I don't know the answer to, please. Ooh. We might accidentally break into that carbon dioxide. If it happens, it happens. There's nothing we can do, dude, and that's okay. Oh, and check this out as polluted water. So water, obviously, extremely valuable. You don't want to run out of water because then you kind of get dead. And being dead is bad, as we know, for your health. Using water, some of it gets, reused as polluted water, which you should not drink because it's bad for you, understandably. So you need a way to recycle that water, and these are a whole bunch of things that we are gonna get into maybe someday. Floor this. So I'm gonna put a nice floor there. And I think the most important thing we need is a research station. So we're going to put up here a research station. We'll have a research bench. Oh, and there's many. There's power involved, plumbing. It's a whole thing. There's so much stuff that we obviously are never going to understand. And that's okay. We don't need to understand it yet, probably. Ladder. Okay. Let me. How do I cancel? Stop. Cancel. Give it a bit of all of this. Don't talk to me. We're thinking. I'm thinking. You and me, we're thinking with portals. All right. We want a ladder. Not there. Not like that. Not like that. Like that, yeah. So we're going to have a ladder up to here. Then we're going to have a nice little research station here. And then we're also going to need some power. I'll let them go about their bees knees. We're going to want some power, probably. Here, maybe? Or maybe up here with the thing, I don't know. Tell you what, we'll put some power here. Put a little battery here. And then we'll wire up, like that. And the reason we're wiring like that is because What I remember, exposed power cables suck. People hate them. And we'll build them a nice 4-tall room to live in. Yeah. And then they need to dig this whole area out. It'll be a big job. I'm gonna speed it up. They should also have some beds. I didn't think about that. Let me think about that right now. Where would you want a bedroom? I would assume you would want it somewhere like here, maybe. The reason I'm doing that is the doors are only 2 things tall, 2 blocks tall. And I feel like you could, we'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. So this will segment 1 room over here. Because my thinking is, I don't know if it's correct thinking. We're probably going to want a big, hefty ladder, 3 wide, that goes all the way up the middle of our base so that people can get up like a super highway, so that people can get up to places and down to places without bumping each other on the ladder. You know, I pressed the button, didn't mean to, but it's cool. In the meantime, we're gonna build rooms. See, the thing is, they're different from RimWorld rooms. In RimWorld, nothing was connected like this. We have a single plane to work on. Well, 2 planes up and that way. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. In RimWorld, we had a 3rd plane to work on. People could walk around buildings. But technically we didn't. RimWorld was on the same kind of planar scale, just theirs was. So here's a small issue. I didn't build a bathroom, so they kind of just peed wherever they were. Whoops! These things happen. Does it annoy me? Scooch, but it's also okay. These are their rooms, by the way. Bap. So yeah, this is where their rooms will be. Furniture, yeah. He sneezed. Look at that. You ever want to know? See that little thing that showed up here where he sneezed, and it showed you exactly where his sneeze went. That's why you wear a mask. Pertinent. Anyway, this is where their little rooms are going to be. There's going to be, for now, some doors, I guess. Need that other door. Cancel that. Right, and we'll sort this out. This is where our people will temporarily live when they first show up. Now, just mop. I need them to mop all of the liquids that they spilled. You see, oh, and check this out. Oh, where did that? How did I get that? I had an overlay up for a second there. Oxygen, power. Germs. See this? Because they peed in the water. There's a bunch of germs in there. Idiots. But these things happen. We can sort it out, probably. Ladder? Ladder? Okay. So here's my plan. Super highway. Right, all the way up. That's how they're going to get around. Don't eat in front of the toilet, please. It's just rude, honestly. And you know, I'll put a second outhouse here as well. For their comfort. Because I'm a good guy. We can research now. Okay, look at us. We're making it. So, this is... Oh, wow. Okay, research screen bigger than I thought. Food, power, solid material, colony development, medicine, liquids, gases, exosuits, decor, computers, rocketry? Excuse me? Can I go to space? Can I go to freaking space? So, anyway, back on track. What do we need as our first scientific development? I would suggest probably farming. Farm. So they'll farm. And that's good. Then you can make meal prep, agriculture, food processing, ranching, animal control, gourmet meal preparation. You can do so much. I love it. Please speed ahead. What's wrong with you? Oh, they can't breathe all night because there's some carbon dioxide floating down. Well, let me think about this. If he can research, we can make an algae terrarium, and the terrarium will turn carbon dioxide into oxygen and less carbon dioxide. It will also produce polluted water, which, now I think about it, is something we're going to have to deal with fairly soon. Oh, that's polluted oxygen. Okay, maybe that isn't chlorine. Oh no, that's extremely chlorine. Okay, don't breathe that. Here's my big freaking brain plan. Check this out. See this area? Maybe not there. Colony lacks hard digging skill. I don't know what that means. I'll figure it out in a moment. We're gonna dig this whole area out. Why are we going to do that? Well, this is going to be our polluted oxygen storage, polluted water basin. All the nasty water is going to come in here, where we don't have to worry about it just yet. We'll have our big ladder, obviously. We discussed this previously. Big ladder all the way down. We'll get rid of that floor. And then they'll be able to come down here. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm going to be pretty anal about this. 1, 2, yeah. That would be a floor. I'm just curious, like, if this would line up nicely. Not quite. Kind of. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's okay. What's happened? Let's slow it down. This gubbins, the printing pod, it has printed another person, or the option for another person. We can get a person, we can get care packages of resources like algae, which would be useful for algae terrariums, or we can get creatures for ranching, but we can't ranch anything, so this would show up and we'd just bludgeon it to death with our feet, I guess, and then eat it. So for now, I think we probably want algae, because we don't need anything else. I'm going to print some algae, because this way, see, bop. This way we can get resources, and this reprints someone every 3 days, I guess. Yeah, every 3 days, which is fantastic, because it means we can always have an opportunity to get more people, but if we don't need them, we can just take the resources and be happy. So we're going to dig this business out. We need a floor. Something like that. And we will probably want to build a roof like that. See, the thing is, when you get big volumes of, or large volumes of water around, they apply pressure, a significant amount of pressure. By the way, tab all the way up. And they can break walls and things. They could break the floor. So we're going to want to reinforce this area with our own gubbins to be smart. Then we're going to want probably a ladder. I imagine it would be extremely not nice to be walking through this polluted gubbins, but it's what needs to happen. We're down to about there, probably. I don't really know. Yeah. And we're going to wall... we're not going to wall it off. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to cancel that. And I haven't looked at what they've done in a while, by the way. Should probably be concerned. I'm going to dig that up. And I do actually need another one of them. There we go. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Deconstruct these. They're still having trouble breathing. That's fine. By the way, did we do our research? We did. They did the research so quickly. In that case, colony development, water cooler. We should do this and then get advanced research. Nice and quick. What if I do... I can queue up both of them. Perfect. So we've done that. And now they will go about their business. And do some research and stuff. And they'll be happy, probably. Yeah. So they'll get building with this. That's cool. It's cool. Please select the ladder. Okay, lovely. So we're definitely going to build this polluted water pool, especially because you can get polluted water from things like your algae terrariums, which I'm going to place one. Ooh, I'm going to place one here, and I'm going to place one here. So let me show you some overlays, some things that you should... I didn't want to look at right now, but we should look at. Overlays. Oxygen overlay. Light blue is highly breathable oxygen. Tends to kind of float. Blue is breathable oxygen. Tends to kind of float. This kind of mauve, barely breathable. And the red, unbreathable. That's carbon dioxide, other unbreathable gases. The carbon dioxide sinks because it's attempting to emanate gas physics. So the carbon dioxide will go down this pit. This is something I didn't mention, but I should have, because I'm smart. If you build a big old pit like this all the way down, you can fill the bottom here with algae terrariums, and the carbon dioxide will slowly make its way down. And as they convert CO2 into oxygen, the oxygen will slowly make its way up into the more breathable areas. So people should sleep at the top of wherever we live. So they get the nice big oxygen breaths, you know? And then all the nasty stuff, like plants, you should put plants down here because they'll naturally take CO2, produce some food. It's science, baby. So that's what we're going to do. What else have we got? Power overlay. We don't need to know this too much, but you've got wires. There's a limit to how much power can go through the wires. Temperature overlay. We don't have to vibe with this too much just yet, but as you can see, green, temperate, pretty comfortable. This vacuum, cold, extremely cold. Perhaps even absolute zero, but I doubt that. This area, a little warm, and the heat will slowly radiate towards us. There might be something down here that's actively warming the area, something we can go and break. And you see all of our duplicates obviously actively produce heat. We're kind of sandwiched between two slightly warmer areas. But if you can find a cold area, like up here perhaps, you can use that as a sort of cold storage for food, because food will spoil, I think. Kind of like RimWorld again, but you can't build a freezer as easily. Anyway, that's temperature, materials. This just actively describes in a pixel art form what every material is. The black is carbon dioxide gas. The blue is oxygen, sandstone, sand, all that kind of stuff. Lighting overlay. People like light. In the light, they're happy. Outside the light, they sad. So we endeavour to put lights. Plumbing, don't need to worry about that yet, but you can have pumps. You can have like water pumped around showers and things. It's wicked. Ventilation, you can vent gases. For example, if you have a big generator room producing just carbon dioxide out every orifice, you can have a machine that pumps the carbon dioxide down here without it seeping into your base, ideally. Then the carbon dioxide gets converted into oxygen through the plants and algae terrariums and stuff like that. It's awesome. Decor overlay. Decor, Also affected by light. People like light. This stuff, ugly. Standing in here makes people want to die. Fair enough. We'll endeavour to sort that out. Like gubbins on the ground, people hate it. Fair enough. We saw the germ overlay, I don't want to talk about it. Farming overlay tells you how your plants are doing on their way to growing, withering, dying, fully prepared. Room overlay. This shows what is considered a bedroom, or what is considered any sort of room. If you wall the things in, it's considered a room. So this, being a bedroom, gives people a bit more, see, it gives +1 morale at the bottom there under effects, compared to them simply sleeping here because this isn't a room. So that's what you want to do. And we will endeavour to do that. We'll try and make, or give everybody a room, and they will be happy and they will be friends. Did you see that? Rewind the video if you didn't see that. It said plus something saw friend and they waved at each other. There is a God. Okay. So our people are chilling. He's doing research. We're slowly making our way down here. It's going to be uncomfortable because they have to go. See, she's holding her breath because they have to go through this carbon dioxide rich environment. I'm also going to tell them to freaking sweep all this gubbins. Pleasant something? Pleasant chit chat. They're loving life. Oh, they're friends. This is nice because our RimWorld colony, everybody wanted to kill each other. No, everybody wanted to kill Dennis. Still not over it. It's okay. So we're going to need more stuff, more storage areas for all these resources. Understandable. What do we do in that scenario? I think we prep a small storage area down here. Maybe not like that. let me think. Let me think. Let me think. How big are these storage thingies? Oh, by the way, we also have a compost area where we can reduce polluted dirt down into normal dirt, I think. And we have the water cooler, and we now have the supercomputer. So this is for extreme research applications. We could put that there, and we can power it. Excuse me, wire. Like that. And then we can do some really big brain research stuff. Life will be good. Anyway, storage bin. Let me think. Thinking about how best to store things. Our rooms are 4 tall. Probably a mistake in hindsight. It's okay though. Yeah, it's okay. Where would you put... They're friends! I love that they're friends. Let me think about this. I'm going to think about where we're going to put some storage bins. And I'm going to do that in the next episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first little episode of Oxygen Not Included. We made it through 4 cycles. I think we're going to have a beautiful colony. Or we're going to crash and burn in, I don't know, 40 minutes or something like that. We'll see what happens. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do hit the like button. It really helps me out. And, you know, a couple of likes on the first few episodes of the series lets me know that you're into it and you're having fun. And I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more content past and future. Apologies for the clicks. That's my freaking fingers. We're good. And check out Twitter and Discord in the description down below if you're so inclined. And I will see you in the next one. See ya.